I don't even have an intro for this one. They buffed Big Idiot. What is happening right now?
You cheated!
So in the new patch for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, Sega adjusted 4 gadgets. 3 of them were Quick Recovery, Acceleration Machine Kit, and Wisp Chance Up, and I want you to guess what the 4th one was. What top meta threat merited developer attention in a patch that only changed 4 gadgets out of about 100? Invincible start. I wanted to rush to talk about this patch because I find it incredibly interesting. Like, Big Idiot got me to Legend 2. The build was not weak. Did it have problems? Yes. Was its representation in top ranks 0? Also yes. But in terms of your ability to reliably place high, regardless of your ability to drive at a basic level, I think it was kind of unparalleled. So if you had asked me to pick a single build that shouldn't have been in the game, it was probably Big Idiot. I know that probably seems like kind of a grotesque or contrarian opinion, considering that item swap builds and ultimate charge builds also exist in this video game and are kind of straightforwardly more effective at fucking winning. But a setup is more than its personal power. It has effects on the setups around it as well. Now, one of the non-obvious mechanics in CrossWorlds is that there is a global item limit on certain powerful items. For example, there can only be 3 lasers and 3 drills anywhere in the game at the same time. So if you've ever been hit far behind and then seen Boost Wisp after Boost Wisp after Boost Wisp, it's probably because 3 players were already holding drills. Item swap users know this, so they want to get their strong items at the start of a race as early as possible and then hold on to them at any cost. So when an item swap user is holding a laser and a drill, that means 1 less laser and 1 less drill for any players in the mid-pack. Now, the 2 most impactful changes in this patch are a buff to Quick Recovery and a nerf to Wisp Chance Up. So let's do a little bit of Theory Fighter and try and guess what kind of changes this will make to the game. Wisp Chance Up is primarily run by sandbagging or smuggling sets to improve their access to drill and laser. So making that gadget weaker should theoretically give the rest of the field better comeback odds because there are more lasers and drills available to be pulled. But that also means that more lasers and drills will be active in the mid-pack, meaning that people who are driving normally are more likely to be overtaken with an item. Meanwhile, the players in the back are more likely to see powerful non-Wisp items. That means more weights, more slime, and more King Boom Boo. And in an environment with more first place hate, ultimate charge becomes stronger because they ignore first place hate. So even though they've identified, quote, drift type gadgets, unquote, as already strong, it's possible that this change actually gives ultimate charge users improved breakaway, even though nothing changed about ultimate charge. By comparison, the Quick Recovery change does not require any hidden knowledge to understand. There's just gonna be more people up front. If you fall back less when you get hit, and the set is otherwise capable of keeping pace with other players, then players are going to be more clumped together in general. Now, the item table up front primarily gives you attacking items, whereas the item table in the back primarily gives you items that advance your own position. However, consider what this means in the context of the prior change. In the back, drill and laser are more accessible than ever. In the front, things have never been more dangerous. Unless you're an ultimate charge user, in which case they're the exact same. Now, you'll notice one big conditional in this hypothetical, which is that it only makes sense if people actually run Quick Recovery. If the gadget doesn't turn out to be popular, then none of this makes any sense at all, right? But a lot of people are definitely experimenting with it right now, and though this is subject to confirmation bias and negativity bias, I definitely feel like race endings have been really bad. And surprisingly, I don't think this is because of Lucky Pair or Double Down, because I have not seen a single person use them in a single game yet. Like, everybody already had double items on lap 3, you just drive through the double boxes. This is like Invincible Start all over again. Now, I want to stress that everything I just explained could be new patch growing pains, or a misunderstanding, or outright baseless slander. But these are the sorts of concerns that come up quickly when I feel like wearing the designer hat for a bit, and to be clear, I don't envy anyone at Sega trying to solve these problems. I assume that Everybody working on this game has thought of this type of stuff already. There are a lot of people playing this game of wildly varying skill ranges and outlooks and goals, and trying to design for all of them simultaneously sounds like a nightmare. And because I am a complete competition freak who expects to be able to control my results in gambling the video game, I am not particularly surprised when changes that make the game more volatile appear. It seems obvious that their focus, for now, is to keep comebacks possible at any distance. So for now, I'm kicking back with the new Ring Mercy gadget and seeing where this thing goes. But wouldn't it be fucking funny if I was right?